Hello there guys, welcome to a Pokemon Soul Silver version randomized Nuzlocke challenge. We're going to start a brand new Nuzlocke in the Johto region, so let's start. So we're going to go through the rules of this Nuzlocke, and I didn't mean to press that. But, so the idea is that all the Pokemon are random, okay? So we can catch the first Pokemon that we see on every route, guys. So the first Pokemon. And if you kill that Pokemon, then you cannot catch a second. And also, if you find a Pokemon that you've already caught, you can try and find another Pokemon. So it's a good idea to catch every Pokemon you see on every route. Even if you're not going to use it, you can put it in the box. When a Pokemon dies, you have to release it, and the game is over when you have a blackout. So yes. So yeah, all the Pokemon are random, all the trainers are random, all the gym battles are random. The gyms are not one certain type either. So do not expect a certain type of gym, because they will all be different. Which is going to be good, it could be bad. It's going to be good for us in some ways, because we can catch some really good Pokemon that you probably could never catch. But I have to do my name here. So I'll type it in. Like that, there we are. So, we get to get our starter Pokemon pretty soon, so I can't wait to see what choices we get. Now, I am playing on iOS, so I will try to find a Pokemon that we don't have trade to get fully evolutionized. We got a message from Lyra. She says she loves Pokemon. We all love Pokemon, don't we? Or she wouldn't be listening to this. Yeah, this is my first series on my channel, but it should be fun. And we got to go and find Lyra apparently, and Professor Elm was looking for us as well. So yeah, like, we don't know where the lab is. Like, we've lived here for like 10 years, but we don't know where the lab is. But yeah, she gives us our bag. We trade a car because we're 10 years old now. We can get a Pokemon, save, and we can get the options. And I'm actually going to go to the options in a sec, when I'm allowed to. And she just sits there and she's watching the TV all the time. We're going to change the frame as well, because there's actually quite some snazzy ones. We're going to go with 20, mate. It looks cool. Yeah, don't you notice it's just always looking at the TV, like, yeah, anyone could rob us and like she wouldn't care, because she would just be staring at the TV. So we're in New Barktown, and they're pretty efficient, because they don't they have wind turbines, so yeah, pretty good. Now, there's two parts to this game. There's the after game as well. I might do the after game as a second series for this, but for the moment we're doing this. And New Barktown, and there's a ginger kid just here. You could talk to him, and then he kicks you. You don't know what his name is, but he just plays an important role. But Professor Elm with his funky music, and he's been waiting for us, and he wants us to help him with his research. He's going to give us a Pokemon, like a random kid who you've probably never met in your life. You've got to give a Pokemon to. One of these ultra rare Pokemon. And he's got an email from Mr. Pokemon, like the most creative name in the world, Mr. Pokemon. Yeah, but he wants us to go and see what Mr. Pokemon wants. We have to pick a Pokemon. So let's see who we have the choice of. We have Pichu, the electric type Pokemon. We have Pidgey. We have Bagon. Pidgey, you are definitely not going to be picked. Pichu or Bagon? I'm going to go with Bagon, guys. I think Bagon, look at that hair. I mean, that's amazing. And you always have to give your Pokemon a nickname as part of the rules. So we're going to call it Mo. welcome to the Mo. So we get to walk with your Pokemon, which is pretty cool. We can hear it with that machine, but I thought that was your emails and stuff. So we have to go to Cherry City. Then this guy gives you some potions, which is actually quite useful because we'll be spending a lot of money on Pokeballs until because the longer you go, the harder Pokemon will be, and the catch rate will be a lot higher in this game because you might have like a Machamp or something, and it's not going to be easy to catch it. So she said we should talk to our Bagon, and then Mara was just like randomly staring, like, do you mind? Can you not stare at my Bagon, please? We're going to stare at it. We're going to talk to it, let's see. The game won't let me talk to my Bagon. Yeah, it has a flower petal on its face. Fair enough. Bagon is actually a really good Pokemon because Salamence is just a beast, but yeah, it takes a while to evolve it. So we just have to talk to her mum, and she just had Pokegits come back, and this is the bit which I don't get. This annoys me. And she tells us how to that you can make phone calls, and then she says, "Do you remember how?" Like, yeah, I know how to use it. But if you click yes, she'll just say exactly the same thing that she says if you click no. So I don't know why she's like, we're 10. We know. I'm pretty sure a 10-year-old knows how to make a phone call. We don't have any running shoes yet, so we can't run. We have to walk. And then Professor Elm comes, and he's actually forgotten to give us something. And he gives us his number. Now, a word of advice, guys: do not give people your number on this game, only if they're useful. So we're on to the first route, Route 29. So let's see. I wonder what Pokemon. No, not anything at the moment. First Pokemon encounter in this randomizer is a Plusle. And we have Bite and Rage, okay. I'm not gonna take this thing on just because it has the static ability, and I do not want my Bagon to be paralysed. So we know that Plusle, we can catch Plusle. Hopefully that isn't the first Pokemon we see. There's actually an item over there, but I don't think it's Pokeball, so let's just keep wandering up. There's a route over there as well, so we can catch a Pokemon there as well. And we made it through without, like, wow. We only got one encounter. That is rare, man. So, Cherry City is here, but that's east of New Barktown. I thought that sign would tell me that Cherry City was there, but this is Cherry City, guys. There's no gym here either, so yeah. People say that cities have gyms, but not all of them do. Cherry City is one of those cities that don't have a gym. It's quite small as well. It's more like a town. It's like the size of New Barktown. And you got this old guy who's telling you about the Center and the Pokemart and stuff like that. And then this bit's the funny bit. He's gonna tell you that this is the sea. You ready for this? The best line ever. This is the sea, as you can see. Like, I did not know that was the sea. I just didn't know. Thanks for pointing it out. And I got a Facebook thing for some reason. And he's going to give us some running shoes. They're brand new, apparently. But if you do click on it, at the moment, you can see that they're grey. So you have to hold B. But if you click on it and it turns yellow, you don't have to hold B. Which is quite cool. So we have to keep going to Mr. Pokemon's house, because he's waiting for us. And then he's coming again. And he gives us the map card on the Pokégear, which is basically a map of the Johto region. So that's pretty cool. So we can move forward. And it's another wild encounter. And it's a magma. Ooh, magma. I'd be interested in that. It's Mo who's going to take this thing on. Actually, no, I cannot be bothered. Oh no, we can't escape from this thing. Fire type moves don't really affect. Right, we're going to have to take this thing on, aren't we? Let's take it on just for the experience. It's actually advised to take on these Pokemon. Oh, are you actually serious? I forgot about that. Yeah, but the nuzlock doesn't start until we get Pokeballs. Right, so it's alright. If we die, it doesn't matter. Well, it does, but we should just knock that magma out. It's no level. And I really should have healed up, shouldn't I? It's only a wormhole, right? I am actually going to go heal up because we don't want back on dying already. Could have taken on that wormhole, but it means we were dying from that flame body effect. I didn't really want to risk our little bag on dying. Can't wait until we get a dragon type move though, man. We're just going to be bossing things. I don't know if Bagon learns Dragon Rage early in the game. If it does, then we are in there. It's another encounter. It's a wormhole. I'm going to take it on. Just because. And the wormhole is going to use String Shot. Ooh. And we should get up on a level now. Yeah, we're up to level 6. But we don't learn anything, which is quite annoying. We found a potion. We have 6 potions now, guys. And if you pop into this house, you get an apricorn box. Can't even talk to him. There we are. And he's telling you about apricorns, which are basically little tree things. We saw a few. He's got one outside his house, like he said, so we'll actually go collect it. And it is a green apricorn. They can't put the E because Nintendo are lazy. Right, let's go. Yes. I don't want to ruin the surprise of what we might find, so that's why I'm trying not to run into encounters. You can't go that way because there's an intense battle between this Rattata and a Pidgey, but these guys won't have Rattata and a Pidgey because they are randomized. Should have gone the other way, shouldn't I? Ha! We did it! No wild encounters, haha. And we found a pink apricorn. We can head in here. And that's Mr. Pokémon. Yes, you are Mr. Pokémon, we do know that. Like he's running and then he runs really slowly then. And it's a mystery egg. And that old guy over there is Professor Oak. And he's gonna let us rest up. Which is kinda good. We didn't take much damage though, to be honest. So this is Professor Oak, the famous Pokemon professor. And then he looks at our Bagon, like, yeah. And I should really be calling it Mo instead of Bagon. So yeah, I'll try and call him Mo. But we got a Pokédex. He just, again, he doesn't even know who this person is. And he just gives this random kid a Pokédex. And then he's on his way to his radio show. So we need to go back and give this mystery egg to the professor. And he's ringing it, so that's nice. And there's been a disaster apparently. It's a disaster, guys. So we have to get back there to try and help the professor. And if we can get past this bit. Wow. It's an Anorith. That is a fossil Pokemon. See guys, you wouldn't usually be able to find this in the wild, but in the randomizer nuzlock, you can find it here. Now you can just play this normally, just catch whatever Pokemon you want, but it's a bit more exciting to do it as a nuzlock. So guys, we're gonna have to go to back to Professor Elman. Then this ginger kid with the red hair. He says he's got a Pokemon, and apparently Mo is too good for us, so he challenges us to a battle. So we're challenged by Passerby Boy and his Teddy Ursa. Okay. This should be interesting. And I might not go at Rage, because Rage isn't doing much, is it? So we're going to go with a bite. We might be able to make it flinch as well, so it's going to lick me. That's disgusting. Teddy Ursa's not actually a bad Pokemon, it's just Ursa's a tank. But we should take it down the next hit. And look, he won't have this Pokemon ever again unless like, he randomly gets it. So there we go. We gain 132 experience points. That might be enough to get us up a level. No, it won't. He's gonna be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Okay, well, you and your Teddy Ursa, you do that. We saw his name apparently. That's apparently a bad thing. Bagon, you battled very well. He's wandering around. He's not quite used to us yet apparently, so we've got to build a strong bond with our Pokemon. Let's get this Apricorn. And we found another green one. They're actually quite useful, especially in Nuzlocke, because you can make Pokeballs out of them. And yeah, there is a route over there we can catch a Pokemon. I'm trying to find the best way without running into a wild battle. There is an item up there, I think, so we'll go get that in the next episode. We've got to see what's happened here. And there's a Pokemon missing, which means the kid must have taken the Pokemon. And the policeman thinks we've done it. I mean, jeez, that is just rude, man. Why is Professor Elm not backing me up? He's just standing there. Yeah, we battled him. And we're going to give him a nickname after a good friend of mine. And we're going to call him Luca. That's one of my good friends who we used to play Pokemon together. And Luca, we will name him Luca. And Lyra saves us, thank you. But Mr. Elm, why didn't you back us up, mate? And we handed him the mystery egg, you know, and he's astounded by it. It's like an egg he's never seen before. And he sees that we've got a Pokédex. So he wants to take the gym challenges. He can challenge the Pokemon League and the champion, and then he goes or not. Like we're gonna do that, mate. That's the whole point going on this journey. But we have to talk to our mum before we go because we don't want to I'll leave her. She's probably still sitting watching the same TV program. Oh, the TV's switched off now. And she's just sitting at the table. Don't let her save your prize money. She will buy pointless things. So yeah. We're going to head out of New Bark Town in the next episode. So guys, in the next episode we'll actually be able to catch our first Pokemon. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of this Soul Silver randomizer nuzlock. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.